not even thinking about decades, I'm thinking about centuries and forever, because a place like this is needed. Whether you come for one day, whether you come for a weekend, whether you come for 1 week or 1 month, there should be a place like this where you feel this is your second home. Here you can have a family meeting. Here you can meet the saints and the holy people. And here you can have a rejuvenation treatment at the in the Ayurveda center. And here you can have a spiritual retreat for 1 week, just catered to your friends and your family, or an organized course. So this is a needed thing. This is a very much needed thing. And by becoming patrons, what you are becoming is life members, and you are becoming a part of the family. You are part of the family. And this family is not just an individual family. We are talking about 3-4 generations of the families coming together, learning something, gaining something, transforming something, like that, So that is how it is going to go. So why doesn't one want something like this forever? On a spiritual side, there will be the pujas, there will be the yagnas, and there will be the Gita courses, and there will be the saptahams of the Ramayana, Mahabharata, like that. And there will be also the cultural and arts, because our Bharatanatyam or Kuchipudi dances, our Carnatic music or Hindustani music, our different arts, our various other arts, they all are meant to bring this yoga only, to bring this union with yourself and with your God. So all that is there in this Vedic knowledge will be brought here to enhance this moksha, the sannyasa and yoga. We said 400 visionaries, but in reality I would say infinite visionaries. This is the starting point, 400 visionaries, so that they become the foundation. They help us creating the structure, because there have to be some visionaries there who believe in this and who understand this and feel it is not only for myself but for my whole family, and more than that, it is helping the saints and the saintly people in this country who have been neglected for the longest time. So when that vision dawns in, and when we begin to say, that we put the charioteer first, charioteer is Krishna, we put him first, and then we put the chariot behind. We are the ones who are in the chariot. So we put Krishna, Bhagavan Krishna, as the charioteer who is leading this. Then we understand very clearly in the vision that our, say, divine people, saintly people, saints, they have to be protected, honored and taken care of. And this will become then very auspicious and very exemplifying. It will become an example for the whole society, a blessing for the whole society, a grace for the whole society. For a patron, we are asking for 20 lakhs, where you will be giving it in the memory of your parents or grandparents or beloved people. This can be given by an individual, or a whole family can come together. Suppose there are 2 brothers and 2 sisters and all who want to give it in the memory of their parents, so they can become family patron or an individual patron. And for those who want to give more, then they can give any amount. You can give any amount. You can give 1 crore, 10 crores, whatever it is. But for those who give 20 lakhs, then they will be honored by mentioning it as a part of a construction of a room or a structure or something. But those who give 10 crores, let's say, a hospital can be named after them. One of the building entities can be named after them. And so this should become a legacy. because we don't want to think that this belongs to one person. We want this to belong to everyone, from the saints and saintly people to the householders and their children and their children. We want this to become a legacy and everybody contributing to it and taking bank out of it. And what I feel is, as in the Vedic Dharma, if you give 1 rupee, we always get the blessing and say that you get much more, 100-fold or 1,000-fold in return to what you have given. That is our blessing in this Sanatana Dharma. So what you give then is going to be enjoyed not only by you but also your successors. And this is actually good for even for people from the ashrams and also for the householders. So the patron who gives the 20 lakhs, then including in this patronship will be also 3 generations. Your parents, your children, and whoever you think. Suppose if it's a family patron, then even your siblings, if they have contributed it, then they will also become part of it. Then of course, naturally whatever is there will be split. Instead of you getting a big package, then everybody is getting small pieces of it. But if we want this to benefit really the families, we want this to bring evolution to the families and to the happiness and final fulfillment to the whole families, because the situation is like this. Even if one person in the family is not doing well, then it hurts. And if one person is not conducive and in not following the path of the dharma, then it really becomes challenging for the rest of the family. So here is an opportunity to come and take whatever you can, receive whatever you can. Nobody is here to force you and say this is the way it should be done. We just give you the 12-course meal and say, you see what you want and what you need, and you grow at your own pace. But go take dharma as the guiding light and earn artha. Artha is wealth and security, following dharma, not violating the rules of the nature. And then have kama, the desires which are aligned to dharma and which are again not adharmic, because a lot can be gained in life. A lot can be gained in life by being dharmic, and by following the path of dharma one can be very fulfilled, one can be very successful, one can have as many desires fulfilled, and there is no need. The path is wide for us, and when we can walk without fear, without confusion, without anxiety and worry and frustration, and then we know that moksha is in our grasp. Moksha is in our grasp. We cannot miss it. We have to have it. We have to definitely have it in this life. We should not postpone it to another life. In this property, in this Moksha Sanyasa Yoga Dham, we are going to also include Goshala, and there will be the hospital, and there will also be a Gurukul for the children for the study of the Vedic studies, and there will be the something for the yoga and exercises. There will be a swimming pool as part of the therapy, and there will be the mandir and the auditorium. So there are, and we plan to have a cultural museum also, because this I feel will be the part of the spiritual tourism in the future. So we plan these things. So those CSR companies or the business people who want to give, you can give it for one structure. If you say, I want to give it for the residential place for the sannyasis, because we are planning on for 100 sannyasis, The same way for the Pandits and scholars, we will have at least for 100, for at least for 100 of the Grihasthas and 100 of the young people who need to come and take these courses so that they can put their lives back together. So there are so many different areas here, and then there is a place for the transition. There is going to be a separate space for the transition, right, altogether. And that space we will call it the spiritual hospice. So because there will be so many of these buildings, and there will be the Ayurvedic cooking and dining place. So one can give anything, sponsor one thing, whatever ticks your mind. In addition to that, we are also going to do organic farming and horticulture. So people can give wherever they feel, whatever they want to give, and then nurture it. Finally, what I want to say is, this Moksha Sanyasa Yoga Dham should help everybody. So we have taken into consideration about the economic status too, especially for the sannyasis and the elderly pandits, and also economically challenged artists, writers, and devotees, and some of the seekers. We would put everything on a sliding scale so that they come here and they do get the service. They are not rejected, okay? And those who can pay the full fees, they will pay. So here we want, the goal is for everyone to gain moksha and to gain peace and happiness. And so we don't want to discriminate people on the basis of the economy. The only thing is that they should be seekers. They should really want to have this moksha, and they want this purogamanam. So that is the only goal. That's all. Other than that, the rest of the things I think will all be worked out, because some will give, some will receive, and those who receive will also give their blessings and will also give their good wishes. And so in this society there always has been someone giving more. Rajas were giving and funding for the arts and for the priests and for the sannyasis, like that. This was our culture, but now it is not there. So here at least we want to say that economic status should not be an issue. Your desire to have the moksha and the evolution is the guiding light.